All right, so we're in the Facebook ad library. So we're going to look up build basics, for example. So first, you want to select the country that your competitor is advertising in. And for ad category, it's going to be all ads. You can either search by a keyword or the advertiser. This example, we're going to be doing build basics. Once you're on their page, you want to pay attention to the launch dates. So if you look right here, it says launched November of 2025. That means these ads are still new. They're still in basically the testing phase. But here's the trick. You want to scroll all the way down to their basically the oldest ads. Scroll down. Scroll down. This one is October. Let's scroll down. Let's keep scrolling. See if we can get to September. So all October. Obviously, they're testing quite a bit of creatives. Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. All right. So we've reached the bottom. So if you see ads from September or October of 2025 still running, that means that they're performing very well because weak ads, they don't last that long. So those older ones are basically the proven winners for them. These are the ones that's bringing them results. So let's talk about how to use the data in your own account. Now, when you already have a creative doing okay, your next goal is to beat your control ad. So here's how. So let's just say you have a good ad to start off with. You can test the actual headline right here, and you can test the copy, or you can test the creative. That's if you have already a okay kind of creative that's performing slightly well. Now, if the new version performs better, great. You've got a new winner. If not, you want to keep your control and you want to test again. So in the beginning stages, you don't want to test random ideas. You want to focus on what's already shown potential. This is where the Facebook ad library comes in. So later on, when you're spending more, you can allocate around 10% of your budget for creative experiments and new ideas. So let's say you have a very healthy return on ad spend, and you've got quite a bit of money saved up from ads. You can allocate 10% of your budget for creative experience. Now, back in the ad library, your goal is to basically soak up the knowledge. You want to look at what other advertisers are doing, what offers are they running, and what type of creative are they using. Are they doing video, image, UGC, and what kind of angles are they taking for their copy and their headlines? Now, for example, you might see something like right here, says build your own 3-pack bundle and 20K plus 5-star reviews. And then if we look at the creative and the copy, now this is an example of a strong offer structure that you can model for your store. Remember, you're not copying their ad. You're basically learning from it. You're studying the foundations behind it. If a brand has basically been running this ad for 2 months, it's working for them pretty good. Now, bad ads, they don't last that long. So you want to start from the bottom But you see, we went all the way to the bottom, all the way to September of 2025. And you'll notice the difference between the prospecting ads that they use, which is targeting new customers, and their retargeting ads, which is pushing warm audiences to buy. Now, let's look at this one right here. It says level up your wardrobe, free shipping on 99 plus, build your own custom bundle and save, plus score an extra 20% off if you're a first-time customer, and a free gift with 175 plus. So this one is both prospecting and retargeting. This one right here is retargeting. If you look at it, it's just stating social proof right here, 20K plus 5-star reviews, and then build your own 3-pack bundle. And then it's the copy itself is the quickest way to upgrade your wardrobe. So it's the ad itself is it's talking to people that already know their brand. Now, from here, you want to pick at least 1 or 2 ideas to test. So you want to go up the list and you want to test 1 or 2 ideas. You don't want to overcomplicate it. If they perform well, you keep them. If not, you move on to the next one. Now, as you repeat this process and you start to look at more ads and you start to look at how they're doing their copy and all that, you'll start to develop an eye for what works. And that's what makes you a better advertiser. Now, you want to start with your direct competitors so you can see what's converting in your niche right now. And once you've seen what's doing well, what ads are doing well, then you can start to model similar ads that they've already created. So to recap, you want to start with the oldest ads because they've already proven winners. And you want to study the structure and the messaging that they have in those ads. Then you want to test those concepts in your own campaign. And you want to keep improving until you beat your control. And that's it. That's how you use Facebook Ad Library to basically learn faster, test smarter, and you can scale more profitably. And it's a free tool, and it's very easy to use. All right, that's it for this lesson, and I'll see you on the next one.